Good day, everyone. Baller here. We are now on the second game for this February 16 NBA Game Day edition. We will be talking about the game between New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. But before we do that, I'm just asking everyone who have not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, Baller, to please bash on that subscribe button below. And also please include that bell logo or bell button beside it. That way automatically you guys will be informed or you guys will be given notifications the moment we have a new video up. Okay? Now, normally we would be just checking the standings of both teams first. Now, both teams belong to the Western Conference. So let's start with the New Orleans Pelicans. New Orleans Pelicans is at number 12 with 11 wins and 15 losses. What's you know what's going on with New Orleans Pelicans is that they are suffering from a 3-game losing streak, and those losses that we're talking about here are really bad losses. Like they lost against Detroit Pistons. That's their last game on Valentine's Day by 11 points, and we know how bad Detroit is. And they also lost to Chicago Bulls by 13 points. Man, I know Chicago has been winning, but Chicago is one of those lower tier teams in the East. So yeah, these are really bad losses for the New Orleans Pelicans lately. For Memphis Grizzlies, they are at number 9, so their ranking is a bit better with 11 wins and 11 losses. They won their last game. That was a couple of nights back, and that was against Sacramento Kings. Sacramento Kings was with the De'Aaron Fox during that game or during that night, but Memphis Grizzlies was able to manage that game well. That game was almost a blowout. Actually, it was a double-digit win for Memphis Grizzlies, so it was a good win. Looking at the details of this game, this game would be played at Memphis. So Memphis is enjoying the home court advantage, and Memphis is given -1 spread. New Orleans is given +1. This one will be played 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so that's 9 a.m. Manila. What do we have here? I'm looking at the possibility that fatigue factor might kick into this game, but I'm looking at the games last night, and no team played last night. So both teams had their respective rest, so I don't see fatigue coming in to this game. So let's take a look at the injury list. Okay, just give me one moment here. For the injury list, I'm looking at Denver Nuggets. Nah, why am I looking at Denver Nuggets? This is the first game. I'm looking at New Orleans Pelicans. Tell you what, I'm very happy whenever I see this kind of list wherein there are no players listed. It's a list, but there's nobody listed. It's quite confusing. But anyway, New Orleans doesn't have any players listed on this one, so I'm very happy whenever I see a team who don't have any players injured. So I'm very happy to see this one for New Orleans. They are very healthy. For Memphis Grizzlies, I see that Bain and Melton won't be playing still, and these guards are actually helping out in the rotation and helping out in both defense and offense. So that means that Ja Morant may need to play a little bit longer minutes, as well as Brooks, because again, those are two guards who could have helped them if only they would be available. And of course, the other players who haven't been playing lately are still out. So I'm talking about Jaren Jackson, Tilly, and Winslow. Okay, so what's my take on this? Whew. The games of New Orleans Pelicans, whoever it is that they're going up against, for me, are the games which are very hard to predict. Not sure if you guys would agree, because New Orleans Pelicans, there are nights wherein they are so good, like so so good, like they can beat anyone. And there are nights wherein I feel like I'm better than them. You know what I mean? Like, they just can't make any basket, and their defense is just stupid. Sorry for the term, but yeah, I just don't understand them sometimes. There will be situations wherein they would have like winning streaks, and right now they're having a losing streak. So I just don't understand this team at this moment. They are looking better as compared to how they were doing last year, but again, the inconsistencies of New Orleans is just or are just man ridiculous. For Memphis Grizzlies, Ja Morant hasn't been himself for the past few games, but I'm happy to see that Ja Morant led his team to that win against Sacramento Kings. So he just showed and proved that he can actually lead the team without really being the top scorer and all that. You know, he still demands respect from the defense. So he would be attracting double teams and all, and he's a willing passer. He is a very smart point guard, and I guess Memphis Grizzlies would have a huge advantage because of that. I mean, Ball is actually a good defender, but Morant is just a better player for me, all in all. And now that they have Valanciunas back, Memphis Grizzlies would just really have an advantage against New Orleans, a struggling New Orleans Pelicans at this point. So my pick on this one would be Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis Grizzlies really look good, really look fine now that they have Valanciunas. For me, Valanciunas is next to Morant. The main player there is Valanciunas. I know I might be unfair to Brooks whenever I said that the next important thing or player for Memphis is Valanciunas, because Brooks is actually scoring like crazy, man. But man, take Valanciunas out, and man, they will be killed. They will be killed by New Orleans or by any team who's got a couple of bigs inside. And Valanciunas is just, Valanciunas is just amazingly great, man. He can shoot outside. He can grab those rebounds. He's a very smart defender, and I'm just very happy to see him back. And with Ja Morant there, with Brooks demanding defense outside, I think Memphis Grizzlies would have this one easily. So I'm picking Memphis Grizzlies on this one. So it's gonna be Memphis Grizzlies -1. Okay. So again, for those who got Facebook accounts, just go and follow our Facebook page. It's Pass a Baller. Just following that one, like and follow that page. And if you got some questions or if you got some messages, just reach out through our messenger account there. And I promise that I will be responding the moment that I will be available. Right, just stay there for the remaining games. And peace out. Pass and love. God bless.